Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a Fiat 500, and if you have a Fiat 500 that cranks, it turns over but does not start, stay with us. We'll explain the top reasons that we see here at the garage based on our experience. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car guys we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. And if you guys need to buy any parts, tools for a good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tool supplies from, and you can save a ton of money. So with that being said, let's explain what we have specifically here. This is a Fiat 500 guys. What can cause your Fiat 500 to crank but not to start? Okay, most of the times, unless you have a mechanical problem in your Fiat 500, such as let's say broken timing belt or lost compression, most of the things that you experience are lack of fuel or lack of ignition guys. So we start with the first one, lack of fuel. Okay, not getting fuel. That could be caused by a bad fuel pump guys. Bad fuel pump that's not sending fuel, or fuse and relay for fuel pump. I would recommend to check that. Now, what I can usually do, usually I can disconnect, but that's very dangerous. You have to make sure the engine is completely cold, wear eye protection, have fire extinguisher on the side, have the car battery disconnected. And if you disconnect the fuel hose, you can see if you get fuel in the system, if you're getting fuel, but I will not recommend it. You can check with scanner if you actually have fuel pressure in the system. We'll have a special video how to test fuel pressure sensor, and you can check that one there as well. Now, with that being said, now let's explain, okay, if it's not fuel, if it's you check the fuses, relays, we have a video how to test fuel pump as well, so you can find out if it's working or not. It's not the fuel pump. What else can cause that? It could be guys fuse or relays for fuel injectors. The fuel injectors, if they don't open, if they don't turn on, okay, even though you're getting fuel, they will not be, that fuel will not make it inside the cylinders. So check fuses and ignitions for fuel injectors. Now, all fuel injectors cannot go bad, guys. Usually it will be one, maybe two, super unlucky at the same time to burn. And in that case, you have turbo misfire and the car will try to start, but it will not. In some cases, on 2 cylinders, on 3, it will start for sure. But check fuses and relays for fuel injectors. We will have a video on the channel where it's located. Now, next, ignition, guys. Okay, if one ignition coil is bad, the car will start on 3 cylinders. If one spark plug is bad, it will still start on 3 cylinders. If 2 are bad, it may start, it may not, it really depends, but most of the times you might be able to start it depending on which 2 cylinders are there as well. But you need to check fuse and relay for ignition coils, guys, and make sure you have a ground wire here that's connected. That ground wire can actually make your ignition coils not work, and anywhere that you have ground wire on the body, you need to inspect that, you need to clean it. You have another ground wire right here. If you have a ground wire that's not transferring, okay, to the engine, that can affect it as well. That's some of the most common things that we see here at the shop. If you want to see, guys, anything else specifically on Fiat 500, let us know. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.